last 16 years, Bloomsburg has played proud host to one of the biggest trucking events in the country, Four-Wheel Drive Nationals. For 3 straight days, this fuel-injected jamboree celebrates nearly everything about trucks, right down to the tractor-sized tires.
We've been coming for about 12 to 14 years. It's just a family vacation. This is what we come up to do. We travel all over the place to see them, and they're great.
They're fast, they're big, they bounce around like I love it.
Yeah! A reverse wheelie for the Nightmare!
But what draws the 50,000 fans here by the truckload are the scrappy, tough truck competition, the lightning-fast mud drag races, and everyone's favorite, the monster truck thunder drags. And the fans already know who the top drivers are.
You guys have fun today?
In the monster truck thunder drags, Mark Hall with his Dodge-sponsored Raminator is the one to beat. Last year, Mark was named Driver of the Year by the Monster Truck Driving Association.
We've been fortunate to get some big wins and win a championship last year, so I think everybody's after you, when you're on top. And I think every one of these guys wants to knock us off.
In the mud racing competition, former Bloomsburg champ Chuck Cordy with his high-flying mud missile is once again getting attention.
Any type of drag racing is basically like a big experiment. Like, let's try this and see if it'll make the car go faster.
And in the tough truck competition, the father-son team of Rick and Adam Armbrust is also a crowd pleaser.
I think my truck works really well on this track, and I'm going to push pretty hard. I want to get a win here.
Monster trucks race on an oval-sized track filled with jarring jumps. In each heat, 2 trucks tear across the dirt from opposite ends. Drivers with the top times qualify for the finals. In this preliminary heat, the front-runner Raminator racks up another easy win. But its Dodge-sponsored sister truck, Ramunition, doesn't fare as well. Mark knows it's all part of the race.
I have flipped over, let's see, I stopped counting after 8 times, and that was several years ago.
The mud drag competition is all about speed. Drivers must fly down the 200-foot-long grubby track in 2 seconds flat. A goal that isn't always easy. Despite a rocky season for driver Chuck Cordy, he still believes his mud missile can run with the best of them.
You kind of have to drive by instinct, know what the car is going to do before it does it. So it's kind of got to let your mind draw a blank and just watch for the Christmas tree to come down and go.
Chuck's time improves each qualifying run. On his last race, he clocks 115 miles per hour, one of the fastest times for the event so far. But can Chuck do it again for the finals?
With this sport, you never know. There's 25 or 30 cars at any given show that could win.
The tough trucks come in several different classes, but they all have to run on the same punishing track. Rick Armbrust is looking to claim his 4th straight victory at Bloomsburg, while his 18-year-old son Adam is hoping to do better than his rookie performance last year.
My wreck was pretty violent. I flipped over 1.5 times, actually almost 2, and you know that you're not doing the correct thing whenever you're looking at the dirt and you're still not touching the ground.
Both father and son are running well. They could race each other in the final.
His weakness, maybe overconfidence. He might think that his truck works well, but I know mine does just as well.
As far as his weakness, he's just young and aggressive. Sometimes he's too aggressive. Sometimes he'll tell you I'm too conservative, so.
Before each race, all of the trucks are checked from head gasket to tailpipe. Most drivers aren't heavily sponsored, so the crew consists of family and friends.
To have this car built would be over $100,000. I can't do that. So I have to make a lot of parts. I'm probably the last person still running a production rack and pinion unit. It was off my ex-wife's car when it got totaled.
Day 3 at Bloomsburg, the finals. As fans arrive in near record levels, the excitement revs.
My favorite truck, Big Dog. See, I have that.
For the drivers, months of hard work come down to this moment.
It's all yours. Give us those famous words right now.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Yeah!
At the Monster Truck Finals, the field quickly grows narrower. But Mark Hall, the favorite, still remains on top, unfazed. But then the inconceivable happens. In the second round of the finals, Mark and the Raminator lose.
What a race!
I was in the left lane, and the second turn was probably the trickiest for me, just because it wasn't the same as the first turn. You had to go a little bit further, so it was a little tricky for me.
The field is suddenly wide open, and Mark's teammate Dale Vanier and his Ramunition push forward to win the Monster Truck Championship.
We came up a little short today on my end of it there. I got beat there in the second round, but Dale stepped it up a notch there, and he got the win. So, Big Dodge won anyway, so that's all right. We'll take that.
Yesterday at the Mud Drag qualifying race, the Mud Missile pulled 4 Gs at the starting line. So today looks promising for former Bloomsburg champ Chuck Cordy. But Mud Dragsters are notoriously tricky to keep running.
Yeah, it's just all tune-up game. Kind of feels like one of them clowns at the circus that shoots himself out of the cannon, because it just, once you pull the trigger, you have no control. The only thing you do is shut it off.
Despite Chuck's best efforts, today brought nothing but disappointment.
As soon as I hit the throttle, I heard the motor scream. I knew something wasn't right. So, about the time I got my hand on the shifter to go for high gear, it just threw the belt off. So, we didn't do too good today.
At the Tough Truck Finals, just a few rounds separate Rick and Adam from a father-son face-off. But on this unpredictable track, all bets are off.
The track is changing every round. Every pass, the corners are getting a little bit looser. The line through the corners change. Whoever can read the corners right is going to be the winner here today.
Whether it was the corners or something else, on this day, the 3-time Bloomsburg champ fails to find his way to the podium.
Your winner, Roger Cardon in Bubba!
I still have a lot of fun coming and competing, but my main reason for continuing to participate is to watch him and support him. I get a lot of pride when I watch him compete and see how well he does for no longer than he's been doing it.
And today, Rick's son Adam drives well enough to place in third. Not bad, competing against drivers with years more experience.
Adam Armbrust in the Dynamax might be taking over his father's dynasty in the world of modified tough trucks.
I have to go to college now, but I want to be able to continue with this and keep building better trucks, going faster all the time. But I think that this sport's a really good fit for us and for our family. It seems to be something we do really well at, and we enjoy doing it. So.
And that's how the big wheels turn in Bloomsburg, PA, the town that celebrates the 4x4 like nowhere else.